Hello, 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 hello. Cool guys, I'll be most probably coding this bi-weekly. Hey, the crown. Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Hello, month. Hello. Hey, everyone. So just a update, guys. If I'm not speaking, that means I'm mostly doing or thinking about the problem. That's the only reason I'm not speaking. At least 3 months, 2 to 3 months. Oh, damn it, bro. Sorry. Sorry, sorry. Thank you, Monty Shonty. So Monty Shonty, I was answering your question, right? So this here, on this website, you will see all the resources going forward, right? Yeah, I was on mute. So what I was seeing is that if you guys see this page, then there is like 100% chance that I would be speaking. Sometimes if I'm on the other screens, then it would be that I'm like focusing on some problem, right? So just expect that if this page is open, then 100% I'm speaking. Okay, that's first thing. And the second thing on the stream timing code sketch. So the stream timing is this every day, and then we're going to have LLD specific stream on the weekend. That's second thing. And Monty Shonty, what I was saying is all of these resources are good. If you're beginner, right, make sure you read all of this. It's like make a PDF out of it, do Control P, and then get a PDF and then learn everything, right? It teaches you everything. Now this is a cool website that TopMate created for me. If you guys want to book one-on-one, then you can come here and then book a call. So I've kept the price based on whatever the suggestion the chat gave. So these are testimonials. I've connected with these people. So these all have given the testimonials to me. So just to tell the authenticity, right? So these are all the resources. This is going to be the website that has all the resources. So DSA resources are there, which I personally feel are very well established. Cool. Probably so now you can see yesterday these were only two. As I'm going through my notes, I'm adding all these here, right? I will add some Udemy courses also that I've done. So here also I probably add. So I'll do all of those, right? All the things that I've used, I'll probably put Geeks for Geeks also here. And also another thing that is that Xcalis also I've used there. I don't want to replace my content, but if you guys open this page, you guys should be able to see all the Xcalis that I've used in the videos. So that was one of the homework that I had to do from the previous stream, right? So I've done that. So if you guys click on this, let me know if it is not visible. There would be 4 to 5 Xcalis. So, so that way it helps you guys, right? Now, if I replace this, this content will go away. So that's why I don't want to get rid of it. But uh, cool. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. So yes. So now, okay. Thank you, Monty Shanti. Answer which OS you use open source. What is the best resource? Answered your question. Thank you. Sai Akshavatur, that's good. I'm not getting reply from recruiter. Can you help? Bro, you like all most of the time the recruiters themselves are not really free, right? So they are also occupied. So I would say apply to more openings, right? That's the only thing that is in your control. That's one thing that you should do. And then the other thing that you should do is make sure your resume is in proper format, right? And I need some more information from you to answer, give you more specific, right? Like whether you're in college, whether you are already working. Like I'm not getting reply. Can you help me finding a job, right? It varies whether you're SD1, whether you're SD2, whatever, right? So advice for freshers learning in tier 3, DSA, bro. Sahil Malvi. DSA is must. Doesn't matter whether you're tier 1 or tier 2. Tier 1 guys also do a lot of DSA. Brahmajot, how can I start back and use this roadmap, bro? There's a roadmap website. It will first you need to understand what is backend, right? Then you need to pick a language. So this is the whole thing. Just follow this. This is a very well established. Like First, you need to understand internet, then you need to pick a language, then and let's see what it does if you click on Java, right? And then you can see any of these, right? And then you need to learn all of these databases, whatnot. Just do one of this, and then go ahead and build a backend system in any of these language, like build a e-commerce website. So that's good. You guys cannot hear me? Hello, hello. I think I am audible now. Brahmajot, can you confirm if I am audible? Okay, so I think then Sabi, it is something wrong with your mic, bro. I am audible as per chat. Okay, so I'll answer a couple of more questions before I move on to another problem. This was an easy problem, just a very annoying problem, though I need to now take a look at this one. So before I do that, I'll answer a couple of questions. Hi, I'm in final year BTech. I've done enough DSA and Dev, but not able to get any since I don't have. No, bro, in resume mark 96, you don't really need uh, experience to get an internship, right? That's the whole point of internship. So probably I need to probably take a look at your resume first of all, and then enough DSA, how much rating you have on LeetCode. That's something that I need to know. And how does your resume look? What you have mentioned on the resume? Is it a clean format? And how many openings whether you have applied? If you have applied only one opening, that doesn't really make sense, right? You need to apply to more openings. So I need to know answers to those questions before I give you a proper tip. Either you can reach out to me on LinkedIn, just ping me on LinkedIn with all the details, and then I can answer to you, or you can just put all the questions in this chat and I can answer to you later, right? You don't really need a work experience in your resume when you're in college. That's a myth. I'm getting really an understanding what to do. Just watch. If there is a no video, just try to do a dry run. Probably, and also one thing is there, you don't really need to understand all of the problems, guys. That's one thing that I just want to be very vocal about. That it's not like that you should be able to solve all the problems in DSA, right? That's not expected. Hey bro, I recently got a job as automated engineering service. No, previously I was in supporting. Yeah, that's good, bro. From automation, try to become software engineer. Right, that's the stream that I love. That's the stream I think there where there's more fun. Surya Teja, you can visit my top mid, bro. I generally do that there. If you feel like I need to do a quick one, you can just ping me on LinkedIn. See, top mid is for whenever there you need a 30 minutes call, right? When you feel like you have 30 minutes of time, you have like 10 to 20 questions for me. If you only have a very basic question that will take couple of minutes, then you probably just ping me on LinkedIn, right? Don't have to reach out to me of any other portal. So I think if you think we need a dedication, then only we'll go with the top mid route. Cool. And if you don't mind spending couple of hundreds, right? We do always on that on lunch or whatever, right? If you don't mind doing that, then go to top mid. Otherwise, just ping me on LinkedIn. Most of the time I reply to everyone. So just make sure that your question is well formed. Right? Don't just ask me like I'm not getting a job. You need to put it in a proper way. Open source OS. I didn't get you what is OS. Are you asking about operating system or what? My operating system is Mac OS. I don't think this was an easy Muhammad Sheikh. I don't think this was an easy problem. Which one, bro? This one? It depends on where you are at. Like it's just a brute force based on the constraint. If you don't think of brute force, then basically, yeah, it might be a little bit tough to people. But don't just consider me saying it easy, right? If it is not easy for you, then it is not easy. We all are at different life, right? For some, this problem is also very easy. Even though it is a hard, it will be very easy for some people. So it's basically where they are. Yeah, yeah, very confusing. And I also mentioned, right, it's a very annoying problem. So annoying as in like a very silly problem. There's no sense of it. No point of. The only thing is that you learn to solve annoying problems, right? There is a quote by Devin Goggins that if you put yourself in tough situations, then only you will learn. So solving this problem is kind of a tough and annoying situation, even though it is an easy problem. It is an easy problem because you don't really need to use your brain. You just need to uh, do this, basically. Simple. Bro, I need help. How do I start lead coding? I bought a tough thing, but I can't help. That's not so. The first mistake that you made is by buying something, right? One-time investment is not required in learning lead code. You just need to do lead code, right? It's like that saying. So Netronics, let me put your question in this way. It's like saying that, hey, bro, I have joined the gym and I have bought 10,000 membership, but I'm not able to lift 20 kg of bench press. That's what you are asking. Uh, that's a good analogy. Let me reframe your question. I bought a 10K gym membership today and went to gym, but I was unable to lift 20 kg dumbbell in bench press. What do you think is the problem? So this is something I've asked you, Netronics Link. So this is me asking you a question. I bought a 10K gym membership today and went to the gym, but I was unable to lift a 20 kg dumbbell in bench press. What do you think is the problem? So enough with the sarcasm. The problem is that you are just starting out, right? Even if you are not starting out, where did your question go? Yeah. So it's so buying anything will not speed up things, bro. Buying anything is not the solution, right? We all buy, but what we do is we generally think that okay, if I buy this, I might. That's what the gym is all right. If you buy a trainer, right, that's what is going to happen. That's what is in your mind. That okay, I'm going to buy and get a personal trainer, pay him something, and then it's the concept of right. It's a human brain, right? If you put in money or effort, you eventually want something out of it, right? Now. Yeah, Mohammed Sheikh, I'll explain the solution. So now to answer that, uh, what you need to do is basically, right? So I think I need to pull up my, okay, let me do this thing. Uh, Correct. That Sabi has answered. Even 10 kg, I asked 20 kg, that's why. Let me go to my link only and then explain it what I'm saying, right? So I'll replace my content. That's okay. Cool. So you see, these are all the skellies, and hopefully this is something that I was expecting. Perfect. Voila. So we have this also here, and I think this stays on the right side. Cool. So you will find all of these skellies by going to this link and click on this. Cool. Now coming to your question. Uh, Netronics link, just put a comment in a chat if you're listening because I don't want to waste time if you're not listening. That's not any waste of my time, waste of other people who are listening. Just put a comment in a chat you are listening. Then only I'll take my time. Anyways, I have created a video on it. So probably you or I think I have seen your name earlier, so you should have watched this video, bro. This video is important for you. What I'm going to say is exactly what I've said in this video. So, and the Skelly is here. So you guys need to do this first. First thing that I should do is target NEET code 150 Striver or any of 150, right? I personally like this also. If you click on this, you will go to top interview. See, 90% of the time, all problems are inspired from this. No one is crazy enough to create their own list. Like Jumpkin 1, Jumpkin 2, these are in everywhere. Buy type stock is there, right? It's just that way of selling their own thing, right? Today, I have gotten this question a lot that hey, create your own list, right? There is no point, right? Uh, the point is only if I use new problems, right? All of these problems are common in all of the lists, right? Because there is no crazy, this is not rocket science, guys. We are not doing anything in NASA or we are not doing anything uh, crazy out there, right? So coming back to the situation. So you are at here new training center. You just bought something, right? Before even this, you made a mistake of spending 10K on gym. What you had to do was here you had to learn just basics of anything, right? If you're going to a gym, you just need to find a gym and then do some basic stretching and all. You need to know all of the body parts if I have to put it in that way. So you need to learn all the data structures. So these will come in handy when you are solving a problem, right? Now then pick one platform. I would say pick LeetCode, right? And then you follow one of the sheet, small sheet. Probably this 150 is good, whether it is LeetCode or any, right? Do that and try to do 50 easy, 200 medium, and 50 hard. And here, when I say try to do, don't just sit for 24 hours and think, right? Don't do that way. Just give it 3 to 4 hours. If you're beginner, then probably think for 60 minutes, right? And then if you're giving interviews, then 45 is enough. Now, how to improve intuition? That's where rating websites come in. So that's a very, very important thing that I have missed. So I'll put a link to this also in my that bento link. So go to website and then pick a problem that's based on your rating, right? Don't just pick a random problem, bro. And then participate in lead code contest, virtual contest, 400 options. Just like today, I'm doing one of the contest, right? I'm not doing it virtually because there is no need for me to do now. I'm already, by God's grace, I'm already in a good position, right? But still, I'm doing because I like it, right? Uh, so that's the thing. But you are right. You are at this stage and you are asking me that you have spent 10K. I'm not able to do a hard problem. I am not able to do anything. That's not a that's not a good mentality to have. It's a valid question. I have also asked this question when I was in college, guys. I would like to clarify this thing once here. When I got placed, after that I bought a 10K course of Coding Ninja, but nothing happened after that, right? Coding Ninja courses are good. All of these people who are teaching, they are good. I'm not saying that they are not good. All of the people are good. I myself have bought these things. But did I eventually learn from those things? No, right? It's like saying the same thing. You got a 10K membership. You go to a Gold's gym or you go to your society's local gym, right? You need to solve the problem yourself. You need to pick that 10 kg dumbbell yourself. If you are going to Gold's gym, then trainer is not going to pick it for you, right? And in the same way, if you are going to your society's gym, no one is going to pick it up for you. You have to lift that dumbbell, right? You have to solve the problem. There's no point. The courses can help you in a dedicated learning, but it will take time. It will at least take 6 months. Regularly participates in lead code contests. So if you look at this, right, regularly take part. When I started, I also went down. This was my first contest. I went from 14 to 1460. But did I stop after that? No. I started giving contest. Eventually here, again I fell down. I fell down from 1640 to down. But did I stop? No. Here again I fell down, right? This is I stopped because I was doing something other thing. Now here I'll show you one more thing. So here you can see I fall again, right? Here also here one thing, there is a huge dump. I was only able to solve one problem. I still remember that. You see this. This is after giving so many contests, but that contest was kind of a weird contest, or I was not at my best, but I was only able to solve one problem, right? This is the reality, guys, that there will be a lot of contests after solving problems you'll not be able to solve. No one is best. I feel like no one is telling this. They are just selling the dreams that okay, I'm the best, I'm the best. That's not going to happen. That's not even most whenever you after doing DSA for so much time, right? If you take a break for 1 year, you will be handicapped again. You have to start from scratch again, right? So that's the thing. It's like you went to gym. It's very similar to gym, right? Or even cricket, right? You have seen Prithvi Shaw, right? He stopped practicing now where he is, right? So that's the thing, guys. It's the same with any of the thing that involves your brain, basically. So I think it has been a really intensive stream. I have a heavy voice. By no means I don't want to be rude or anything. It's just the truth of the society or lot of cheating. That's true, but that's not in your control, right? Don't worry about who is cheating. It's you versus you. I say that only spend 60 minutes net running sprint. I am not saying, I am saying that don't think for a problem for 24 hours. It is okay to spend couple of hours. Suraj, tell you can target SD2s. I think this stream I have really added value. I have was speaking from a long time. So if you guys like the stream, feel free to hit the like button that you see here. There is no ideal thing, bro. Again, you are sticking on the. There is no ideal thing, bro. There is nothing like ideal. Everyone has their own. How much LED and this see how much is like. If I have to put it in that way, that at least you should go through this link, right? If I open this link on the screen, guys, I'll be answering questions. Let me put it on a chat, bro. See, this I thought will happen, right? So next round of questions will happen at 12 a.m. I'll answer couple of like I'm already answering Suraj Teja's question. So you need to go through at least 2 to 3 problems of this list for LLD, and then for HLD you should have read. So this page is based on Alex Hughes' book. So you should have read Alex Hughes' book, right? So that's but I do this stream every day, right? I do this every day. So if you guys are, if your question is not answered, feel free to come join in tomorrow, right? There's only some set of questions that I can ask in a that I can answer in a stream, right? So cool. Yeah, so Mohammed, this is just for you, bro. So you mentioned that just explain the logic, right? So it's just a brute force, bro. Plain brute force to pick P and Q. So there could be, so you are doing two for loops because this is like this is again something uh, that is good for knowledge. So we have n is equal to 10, right? And n cube solution will work here because n raised to power 3 becomes 10 raised to power 6, and this fits in 1 millisecond execution time frame for a computer. So that's why this is the third loop, right? So this is the first iteration. This is like, if I have to explain it, this is like 0 to P, cool, and then this is a P to Q, and then this is a Q to n minus 1, right? Just like checking this for in a brute force manner. That's it. There's nothing else in this question, right? So if you guys want to take a look at the summation, probably you guys can take a look here. Cool. Cool, guys. Now, once I come back to this, you can assume me. I will be speaking. If I'm not speaking, you can't hear my voice. Just put a comment in the chat. If that's not the case, you can hear me. That's well and good. But I'll be moving to the another screen now. So I might be speaking while I'm here also, but there is no guarantee of that. So this is a nice problem, at least by reading. This feels like there is like a might be 10 raised to power 5, I think. Yeah, the constraints are 10 raised to power. So for first problem 25143, they are basically saying that I need to break this uh, maximum number of possible balance shipments. So I just need to break into like subarrays such that why can't I just why can't I just is there a maximum possible number that can be found? Is there a rule of having at least two in that? Why can't I just split it? Shipment is continuous array of parcels. Okay, you have n parcels. Why can't I just have a shipment is if the weight of last parcel is strictly less. The last parcel should be strictly less. Last parcel and strictly less in that shipment. Select as non-overlapping. You can form two unbalanced 251. Not able to understand maximum number 251 and then 43. Like why this is not the answer? 2, 5. Do they say there that each there is no way to even one balanced part? Yeah, I think they don't say it anywhere, but um, shipment needs to have more than one. Do they say it anywhere? The shipment is if the weight of last parcel is strictly less than the maximum weight. I think this kind of tells that you need to have more than one. So shipment should be more than one parcel. Like my instinct was that we can just return n as an answer. Uh, anyone has that in chat? No one is listening, probably, I think. If you guys are listening, feel free to let me know whether this problem statement should have that shipment should have more than one parcel. Shipment should have more than one parcel or it is automatically understood. Are you guys listening? Do I have anyone listening? Yeah, more than one, right? It should have said that. Lollipop. Yes, yes. Cool, cool. Yeah, back to the problem. So more than one, and you could skip the parcels. That's okay. And the last should be minimum. Oh, that's a good problem. See, I start from this, and whenever I see a bigger, so if a size is one or there is a bigger element, right? If the size is one, I don't have to take any decision. I just need to move forward. Now here, if this element is smaller than this, smaller than the minimum in that window, I have option of breaking it straight there only. But it is not there, but so I break it there. Then I start again, and this is minimum. Then I break it again. Yeah, I think simple sliding window. Yeah, and I'm not sure, bro. Like I have stopped DS, but I think should work, right? But this thing is tricky. Parcel may remain unshipped. That's a tricky one. So the solution that I have thought of now might not return anything. So let's say if it is like 2, 4, 5, or let's say 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, right? Or no, this way 2, 3, 4, 2, right? So what would be the answer for this? So you have 1, right? So it's of one size. You can't really do anything. You taken 3, you can't break now. You taken 4, you cannot break now. You taken 5, and your minimum is 1 only. Now you taken 2, so you can't really break it again now, right? Because your minimum is 1, so you can never break it. Because last weight should be less. But now the answer for this is not, yeah, it is 0 only, right? Because this is not a valid shipment. No, it is not 0. You can basically just ship this. They are saying that this can remain unshipped, right? Yeah, that is tricky. So now I need to start again from this one. That's the only trick why it is like a 5 rated problem. If the first solution would have been the answer, then it would have been just a simple, straightforward. So that's the only thing that is nice in this problem. And I'll spend some time if I'm able to think of it or not. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, right? See, now another variation would be that answer here, what should is 1. And if I change this, if I change this to this, right, then answer is 2. 3 and 2, 5 and 2. Basically, this smaller number is doing more harm to us, right? So whenever I get a bigger number, do I just drop the smaller number? Is that the correct way? So if I get this 3 here, I can just forget about 1 and then say that it doesn't exist. So I just pick 3 and then go to next one. Again, I got 4, so I'll just forget about this 3. But again, I can't do that. Again, that is also not a correct way because I might have something. Yeah, I don't see why that won't work. So is the answer really find an index such that its left side is the small greater? Is that the answer? I'm gonna use a while loop. Now you can't really use that I, so I becomes I plus 2, right? Because you can't use that I also. Yeah, but no, this is not gonna work, guys. Why this is not gonna work? There might, but I need a continuous block, right? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Again, I'm not looking at the chat, guys. If anyone is wondering where I am, I'm not looking at the chat. Why is the answer of this is 1? Oh, no, no, no. This has to be small. But how did it work for the next one? Oh, cool. Let's go. Damn it, guys. This is really good. So this is a live proof of how one thinks, right? I had not seen this problem earlier, right? Maybe this is really a easy problem. Let's see in the chat. Easier than 1. Yeah, it's this guy was thinking monotonic stack, sliding window. I also was thinking of sliding window. Isn't this kind of with a greedy? Yes, this is good one. So much trying to remove from my DP solution. Why is DP required? Yes, this is a good thing. Yeah, this is a good one. It's a really good one. Not sure how many people were listening to the stream, so let me see. Yeah, not many people. Not even a mountains. Kunal Maheshwari, not even a mountain. It's just a slight slash. Mountain is like you go up and up. The answer is just this slash, basically. Just one line. So it just has to be one line. That's it. But yeah, people are using monotonic stack, which is completely acceptable because the couple of things, right? First of all, it is a number 5 rated. So this 5 rated generally involves something, right? That was my first take, right? And then second thing, if you guys were listening to the stream, I was continuously saying that it feels like a sliding window. So let's use a sliding window, right? So here I was going to use a sliding window. But then something came to my mind that if after 1 I get a 3, do I really need to take care about 1, right? Because once you have got this 3, this 1 is only creating problem from me. Because in these both solution, it has created a problem. If it had been something smaller than this 1, then I would have just considered it a shipment. But now uh, in this case, it is greater, right? So there are better chances of me finding a 2 there than a 1, right? So yeah, really nice problem. It makes your brain think. But it is not a 5 rated problem. To be honest, it's a 4. Okay, let me change. Yeah, no comments in the chat, so I think no one is listening maybe. Hello guys, anyone listening to me? Ajay Shelly, bro, please, I am about to start my journey. Ajay Shelly, what was your question? Ajay Shelly, probably your question is no longer visible to me also, bro. You can probably ask again. Does array tree comes in interview or just array trees and array trees? It might come, bro. Ishan, and array tree might come. It might come. I have seen that people asking in a. So you know about lowest common ancestor problem, right? So that might come up in your interview for an array tree, not just a simple binary search tree. So Lalipathak, did you also solve the same way I solved? Probably this timestamp is really important of this live stream. I'm gonna share this. Like a lot of people ask, how do I approach a problem? This is how I approach. So probably from here till here. I'm gonna give that if anyone asks. Yes, just a simple while loop, right? It's a really nice problem, bro. Really nice problem. It's a really, really nice problem. It really makes your brain think. But yeah, just as I mentioned, like it's more of a four. It's more of a four rather than a. It's not a five. Not most worst, newest. It's more like a 4 pointer in a contest. Five are generally tough. It's not a 5 pointer. Bro, participate in LeetCode contests alone have number of problems that you will solve. Oh, some were chatting also. Yes, because the last problem should be less than yes. We track max when we found small and we increase our answer, but we will get problem when leaving the answer. No, it is one. Does yeah, Lali Patak, there is no need of max and min probably just like we saw, right? There's no need of that. Not all the questions, Brahmajo, just 150. We wish you all the best. So, one match of typing racer, guys, just to take a break. Can I see new methodology? Yeah, bro. What do you mean by new methodology? Bro, there is no other speed way, right? You just have to solve new unseen problems. This website is good. You already know about this. And then just see where you are at in your life or in your lead code and then accordingly solve, right? Copy this. Bro, I know you only gave me this. Gave you what? Bro, I just gave advice to Tushar Mishra on top that just go to the stream and learn. Yaksh, Yaksh, bro. So DSA plan is this only, bro. You just need to follow this. You still have time. Yaksh, so if I were in your place, right? So you are from Punjab, it looks like just like a fellow Punjabi, I am gonna just give you just this advice. So meanwhile, people, Yaksh, can you put a comment if you're listening? Otherwise, it just don't want to speak. So meanwhile, if anyone is interested, we can raise. Yakshi, if you're listening, then let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll just skip your question. Yakshi is not there probably. So let's pick Retro's question. Retro is a I have done DSA do yes, bro. I think JavaScript is good. JavaScript is acceptable. There is no harm in that. Make sure that you know, right? JavaScript, syntax and all. There is no harm in uh, the LeetCode website. Yes, bro. Yes. So, yes, bro, what you basically need to do is, right, probably you are new to the channel, so you have not watched this one. Probably I would say that just give it a go, right? But I can spend 1 minute for you explaining in this live chat also. So, this is something that you need to do, right? So, you have 6 months, you are in third year, you probably already know a language, then solve 300 or so problems. 200 medium, 50 hard, and 150 easy, right? Just make sure that you can pick a neat code or a top 150, right? You can solve top 50, any of one. Just 150 is fine, and then start participating in lead code contests. Virtual or live, that's fine. And another box for you is that as you are in third year, right? Start applying to internships. Uh, this is like if in third year, start applying to internships. So once you know the basics of DSS, just start applying, bro. Don't wait, okay? So you don't have to know tons of problem. So Microsoft internship. Yesterday only I shared this blog with someone. Uh, yeah, this one you see. Now I don't believe in this, but it's just a opinion that 160 problem can put you in Microsoft. That's something that I don't believe personally. But just want to boost your confidence, guys, that it's not the number of problems. But I would not myself think of me as a very good, either a lead coder after solving these many. Just out of this, there are, I would see only 90 problems solved. Because 60 easy, I don't count. Even if you go to my channel, I solved 500 easy. I don't count that. Only problems where you learn things are these two. So, but yeah, who am I to say things? So, just want to say this to you. Think like everyone else. You don't have to achieve perfection. I said this in my latest video also. If in third year, start applying to internship. just when you are at this stage. So let's create a arrow to this and then extras. This is not really extra, so just an extra thing. Okay, cool. And Yax, just read that interview video that I posted. Cool. How many people? Yeah, retro hits CC. That's okay, bro. You can. Okay. OS fundamentals, bro. CS fundamentals, sorry. Not OS fundamentals. Yax, just read this, bro, once. Just read this. Okay. I was never a fan hard of DSA. I would still argue you are not a fan. No one becomes a fan after solving 160 problems, but that is okay. Just read this, bro. This will give you a reality check. The luck matters. I don't think in online assessment luck matters. Online assessment is purely based on your skill. So, but yeah, I just don't want you guys. So this is DBMS will come up, and then so by computer science fundamentals, what I mean is right. Yeah, OS, DBMS, networks, CN, and DSA. These four. Okay, let's get started now. How many people do we have? I think more than enough. Mine is always 70. Asif Raza, just keep solving DSA, bro. Yaksh, Asif Raza, keep solving DSA. There is no fun, guys, if you don't participate. Participate. Yes. Kirti one rhyme, Kirti one strategy, that's something that you can control. But if I have to, Yeah, why people doing man? Because man is easy, bro. In college, you should. Ajay, shall we just paste your question again, bro? What was your question? Is it good to practice DS in Java? Yeah, yeah, bro. Python is also good, but see, C++ and Java, these are like syntax heavy. You will learn, and also resources are more in C++ and Python, right? So C++ and Java, and like there will be out of 500 companies, there will be one or two companies that will only allow C++ and Java, like out of 500, okay? Other companies will allow. So that's why most of the people say that. I would say if you're starting your journey, then probably you should start with C++ or Java, but Python is not bad. So yeah, Ishan, I have answered that question, I think. Yes, but it is good that you have asked it again. Maybe you were not there. But yes, it can come. Probably you have asked, a lowest ancestor of a tree, right? It could come as a variation. Find that of an ancestor. This is a popular question. That's okay, bro, Chaitanya. That's part of the life. Feel free to hit the like, guys. I see, many people have liked the stream, so feel free to hit the like if you find it helpful. I think today was a good stream. I got good questions, was able to give some quality answers, and also was able to solve some quality problems. So it's a win-win situation. Bro, I don't really have a mic. Uh, yeah, so I just used my Sony MX4. They are okay, but don't expect top notch. That's okay. I don't get this comment a lot. So see, there are like maybe Punjabis are always very choosy. I might also give this suggestion to people if someone is watching. So yeah, I'll probably get a mic if I feel like getting, to put it that way. But I do get this comment that I need to update. Like couple of people out of 100 might, like 3 to 4 people have said that. 3 to 4 out of 100. What is the ratio of that? Point 0.3, 0.03 or 3? Cool. Yeah, yeah. So I have two headphones. One is Jabra Evolve 62. I have this one also. I have this one and I have this one. This one. I think these are not good, but these are comfortable on head. So I wear these, but these are like good. I think this has a mic quality, so probably I'll use this only. Generally, I use this in the live stream, uh, but I don't have a good mic for streaming. Why is there no good mic? Yeah, probably I'll get one, bro, but not today. Once I hit 10K subscriber. Three. Unable to solve this question. This third one, probably I'll also not be able to solve then. Chaitanya Pansare. That's probably it's a hard one then. Let me just so yeah, next question I'll answer. Thanks. Yes, Yaksh, I'll update the mic. But not today. Once I hit probably good number of subs and whatnot. Uh, you are doing a great job. That's for Chaitanya. Thanks, sir. Personally. School. I think this solution, this question also, when I make anything zero, right, I get anything star, I do get a substring. So why is this? Yeah, I think again this also feels like a easy solution only. So uh, and 10 is equal to s dot length. So we'll start with uh, order dot length I plus plus, and then long sum is zero, just keeping it log. So whenever we are at ABC, when we make A star C, right? So int index is equal to order dot I, right? That's the index. So left is index minus 0 plus 1. These many we will always get. So I'm including index within it, right? If it is 0, and then right will be n minus index minus 1, right? And sum will be left plus right if sum is greater than equal to k, then return I, return minus 1. Is this the answer? No, this might be wrong. It works for this, fails for this. Right? It should not fail for this. So you are at X, you make that star. So what I'm saying now is that uh, your index, that is 0, 0 minus 0 plus 1, that is for that element particularly. And then n is 2 here, your index is 0. That means that you have, okay, the duplicates I'm not, damn it. It's not as easy as this. Nope, 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 nope. That's the thing, right? So duplicate also matters. So star A has star and star B, but star star now doesn't have star, right? It only has star, and the other star. It only has three. So this star B has gone. Yeah, it's a tricky problem, but it's not that tough also. Or is it? Some way I need to know whether this B was already considered in this. If it was, then I need to get rid of it. Then add a new thing. Yeah, tricky problem. Are you on seeing live stream as of now? What do you guys think? Ajay Shelby, you working in Gen I yet? I didn't get you, bro. Yuck, yucks, I don't generally do that. You might see me solving basic. It's like I'm naturally solving, right? How I would solve it naturally. Some maths is involved here because when we make the next one zero, right? We need to see how to. And my math is not a strong suit. So any hits from people in the chat? If anyone had solved the problem, any hints? What do you guys think? Abhijit Chava DSA bro. Find upper and lower bound. So you have ABC, so what you are seeing is that in this A star B, whenever you're making another star, you just see the left star that you just made. Yeah, makes sense. But yeah, it involves some thinking, which I am not ready to do at 12:30. Probably give it a go in the morning. So, engineer GSM, just go to YouTube, bro, and then search this. Yeah, code with Harry is good. I have not done, I have not watched it. I personally follow people like this, Versi Media. You guys can watch this. That's my personal recommendation. Guys, again, I personally learned from these channels. Net Ninja, Programming with Mosh. All of these are channels which I have personally watched. That's why I'm just sharing these, right? So cool, guys. The stream is supposed to be 130 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. That has been done. Feel free to like the stream. Final call for the likes and final call for this. So all the resources you will find here. Now I will create, I need to add a Udemy course also. Like Java, you should, like, if you're learning Java, right? But yeah, that's not probably needed here, right? So all the resources that I have personally used will be here, okay? And social medias will be there. Xcalis used in the videos going forward will be there. Example of that is all the Xcalis, because why I have put this here is because in all of these I sometimes give some value, right? So like this has a value. So cool, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye everyone. Thank you. Feel free to like, share if you find it helpful. Thanks. Bye.